Hi everyone, my name is Rachel and welcome to my first video and my YouTube channel. I am a makeup channel, so I'll be posting tutorials, reviews, makeup challenges, all that cool stuff. YouTube is something that I have been wanting to do for a really long time, not just because I love makeup, but I love YouTube. I've been watching so many YouTubers do makeup for so many years, and I always thought it would be so cool and so fun to start my own channel, so I finally got the opportunity to do that. I put a lot of time and effort into my first channel or my first video and getting this channel started, so please let me know what you think of my very first video. Also, if you have not followed me on Instagram, please do that at makeuploverrach. So that is at makeuplover_rach. I took a poll on my Instagram if I should have my first video an everyday look or a full glam look, and it actually turned out to be 50-50, so I decided to do something in between, and this is the look I came up with. I really like it. It's something neutral that could be worn every day, but it is a little bit more full glam with the bronzer and the highlight and all and the lashes and all of that. So this is the look I came up with. Please let me know what you guys think of it. Don't forget to follow me on Instagram. Please subscribe to my channel, give this video a thumbs up, and comment down below. Let me know what you think of it or any other videos that you would want me to do. So yeah, I guess that's it, and we'll jump right into the makeup look. Okay, so the first thing that we're going to be doing for this look is applying some primer. So I'm going to be using the NYX Honey Do Me Up primer. I really like this one. It's really good for dry skin. Like, I already moisturized my face. Moisturizing your face and like prepping your skin is really so important when it comes to like doing good makeup. Because if your skin doesn't look good on its own, it's not gonna look good with makeup over it. So you always want to make sure that your skin's like nice and moisturized and like prepped before applying makeup. So now I'm just going to put a little something on to prep my lips, because we're going to be using like matte lipsticks and stuff, so you want to make sure your lips don't look all crusty and flaky too. So to do that, I'm using the Glossier lip balm. I got this in my Ipsy bag and I really like it. And then finally, we're going to be using one of my favorite skincare products, and that's the Mario Badescu facial spray with aloe herbs and rose water. So we're just going to spray that all over the face. Once again, make sure everything's nice and moisturized and prepped and ready to go for the rest of the makeup. So now I'm just going to do my brows, but I'm going to do that off camera because it's really hard to do on camera. So I'll be right back. Okay, so I'm back. I filled in my brows and set them in place and carved them out using some concealer. So to do that, I filled them in with the Anastasia Brow Wiz in Auburn. I set them in place with the NYX Tinted Brow Mascara in Blonde, I think this is in. Yeah, Blonde. I love this, and it's only $5. And then I carved them out using my favorite concealer, which is the Tarte Tape Shape in the color Fair Neutral. And to carve them out, I used this flat Morphe concealer brush. Where did it go? Oh, here. Yeah, I just used this flat Morphe concealer brush to carve them out and sculpt them out and really make them perfect. I will be doing an in-depth tutorial on how to do my brows, a step-by-step tutorial. But for now, just for the sake of this video and like getting the overall look done, I didn't want to spend too much time on that, or else the video would be like an hour and a half long. So now we're going to do foundation. And for foundation, I'm using the Maybelline 24 Hour Superstay Foundation. This foundation has a lot of good reviews all over YouTube, so I decided to try it and I really love it. This is in the color Porcelain, 110 Porcelain. It will look a little light on me at first, but I do find that this foundation oxidizes on me. So I'm just going to dot this all over my face. Actually, I don't want to apply it directly to my nose. Okay, then I'm going to be taking my Morphe Beauty Sponge. This is their Highlight and Contour Sponge. It's the one with the fat end. This was all over YouTube too. It's the one with the fat end and the flat edge. I really love this sponge. I like it better than like the original beauty blenders that I've tried. I find that it works even better, and it's cheaper. It's only like $7. I just ordered a new one. This one's working, but so I'm just going to use that to really just pounce the foundation into the skin and like melt it into the skin. And like melt it into the skin. So I try not to apply foundation directly onto my nose because I know a lot of other people might have this problem too. If I have like too much makeup or too much foundation or powder directly on my nose looks like really cakey and kind of weird. So instead of applying it directly to my nose and blending it in, I apply it all over my face, and then whatever's left over my sponge I bring up onto my nose. You just want to make sure you get underneath your nose, all the way down your jawline, over your ears. Same thing on the other side. Alright, so I'm just going to pounce that all over the skin. And make sure to get all the weird spots that you wouldn't think to get. Because nothing looks worse than fucked up foundation, because it's supposed to be your base. So I really just always take my time blending in my foundation and just really pouncing it into the skin. Okay, so now I usually take whatever's left on the back of my hand. Just go like this. You don't have to do this part, but I just like to do it to make sure I'm all one color. Just bring that down my neck. Like, as you can see, this foundation already got a little bit darker on me. It dries down a little bit darker than it is. But I love this foundation. It's matte, it's full coverage, it's super lightweight, it won't clog your pores, and it's only $11.99, so you can't really beat that. So now I'm going to be doing concealer. I'm going to be using the Tarte Tape Shape Concealer in Fair Neutral. I'm just going to be applying this wherever I want to conceal or highlight my face, so like the center points of my face. So under my eyes. Down the center of my forehead. On my chin, on my cupid's bow, and I even like to apply a little bit right here underneath where my contour bronzer would be, just to clean it up a little bit, and then on my smile lines. So I think that my next video I am going to have an everyday no makeup look. So for all those that don't like to wear that much makeup, I will be doing a look that it's not this much makeup. Because when I first started wearing makeup and I tried to put this much makeup on my face, I would look crazy. So it definitely takes some practice if you're not used to it. So I'm just going to be taking the flat edge of my sponge and just blending out my under eye first. I'm also going to be applying this over my eyelid to act as a base for the shadow. Okay, so right after I blend out my concealer, I immediately go in with powder and set it, and I'm using the Laura Mercier translucent setting powder here. I like to go in with powder and immediately set my under eye, or else my eye will crease. And once you set your under eye, if it's creased, there's no going back. So you definitely don't want to set any creases, or else your eye will look all old and crinkly and weird. I'm doing the same thing for the other eye. Should look something like this. Now we're just going to blend out wherever else we put that concealer. On the forehead. The Tarte Shape Tape really is so good. It's $27, which is expensive because I don't have a lot of money to spend on makeup either, because I'm like just starting out. So I don't get like scent-free products like everybody else on YouTube does. I mean, not saying that everybody does, but I'm just like 19 years old working as a waitress, so like I don't have that much money to buy all these crazy products too. But I will say, spending the $27 or whatever it is on the heart-shaped tape is worth it. It's a great concealer. And I'm really picky about my concealers because my under eyes look really like crazy really easily if I don't have a good concealer. And same thing, I don't want to apply concealer directly to my nose, so I'm just going to take whatever's left on this flat edge and just bring that right up my nose. Now I'm just going to be taking my brush that I used to set my under eye, and I'm just going to be setting just some of the other parts of my face where I directly applied that concealer. Okay, so now, has anyone seen the new trend, like where girls bake their eyebrows? Like they take powder on a sponge and like bake their eyebrows. Has anyone else seen that? Because I've seen that and I don't understand what the point in it is. So if you know anything about that, let me know. Also, if you do want to see a full in-depth tutorial on how to fill in my brows, comment down below so I can get that up for you guys. Because I always fill them in and carve them out if I'm doing like a glam look. I only don't fill them in and carve them out if I'm doing like an everyday no makeup look. So now I'm just taking this big Morphe sponge that I got from one of the Morphe sets. It's a really soft, big face brush, and I'm picking up some Laura Mercier powder, and then I'm swishing that around in the cap, and I'm gently just going to set the outer parts of my face. And wherever else I didn't set with powder yet. Setting your face is just so important. Because or else it's going to look crazy and go all over the place. The Laura Mercier is another product that's a little more expensive. That's definitely worth the money. I also have the Maybelline Fit Me Loose powder, which is like $8, but I don't know, like, it's just too dry and like thick for me. Some people like this. I know Nikki Tutorials really likes this, but I don't know. I just prefer my Laura Mercier. I think it's worth the money. Okay, so another trick, because I know this can already be a lot of makeup for some people who aren't used to it. So another trick that I like to do is once I'm all powdered up and caked up and have all this makeup on me, halfway through I just take some more of my Mario Badescu facial spray and I just lightly spritz my face just to add some like moisture back into my face so I'm not feeling super caked and dry, if you know what I mean. So now we're going to be moving on to the eyes. For the eyes, I'm going to be using my well-loved Beat Up Modern Renaissance palette from Anastasia. I love this palette. It's so pretty. Love it. So since I'm doing like a half full glam, half like soft glam kind of look, I really want to do like a soft brown, warm, smoky eye. Kind of like, not to sound like cliche, but you know Kylie Jenner just has that soft brown, smoked out with the lashes. That's kind of what I'm going to be going for today. So, I'm actually going to take some Scotch tape. Sorry, I just have to adjust my mirror. I'm actually just going to be taking some Scotch tape, and this is a trick that I do if I'm doing like a super smoky, like colorful look, I will do my eyeshadow first before my foundation and concealer, so I can just go right in with like a makeup wipe and clean up whatever follow I have. But since I'm going for like a softer look, and I did my foundation and concealer first, I can't do that, so I'm going to use the Scotch tape to give me a straight line, if you know what I mean, when I'm doing my eyeshadow. You know what I mean. But I'm just, so the tape isn't too sticky and doesn't rip off all my makeup. I just put it on the back of my hand a couple times and peel it off. And then I'm just going to line it up at the angle that I want my foundation. Never mind, I just have too much stickiness on that one. Let me try that again. So I guess you only want to do it a couple times. I did it like 4 times. So you just want to line it up at the angle that you want your eyeshadow. Like that. So it gives you that perfectly straight edge when blending. So first things first is we are going to take this fluffy concealer brush. I mean, not concealer, this fluffy eyeshadow brush. This is from the Morphe Eyelash set. It's only like $18. It doesn't have a number on it, but that's the set that it's from. Okay, so first we're just going to be taking the color Burnt Orange. I'm just going to be dipping right into that. Anastasia shadows are so bomb, but they can get really dusty really quickly. And we're just going to be blending this color all over the upper crease. It's a transition shade. And the trick with eyeshadow, if you apply too much at first, Just don't even worry about it and just blend it out. If you blend, it'll look good eventually. Okay, now we're just going to do the same thing with burnt orange on the other side. And all the Morphe brush sets that I'm using today, they don't have numbers on them because they're like from the cheaper sets. You know what I mean? Because I don't have money for like a $300 brush set. But they still are on the Morphe website, so if you want to go look at them and get them, I'll definitely link their website and all the products I use down below, so you can check them out if you're interested. So this is what we have so far. So now we're going to, from the same Morphe Eye Slick set, we're going to be taking this white smaller blending brush from Morphe and the color Golden Ochre, however you say it. It's this light like mustardy color. Just going to be taking some of that and tapping off the excess, and then just very, very gently blending this in the outer edge, just to give the eyeshadow a more blended gradient effect. And remember, whatever you do to one side, do it to the other. I feel like okay, so now that's all blended out. Sorry if I'm not like looking at the camera a lot. I'm still trying to like figure out the whole setup with the mirror and the lights and everything. So I'm trying my best. But now I'm going to be taking this Ruby. It's like a pointed taper blending brush. I really like this for like precision blending. It's by Ruby. I also got this in my Ipsy bag. If you haven't tried Ipsy yet, definitely sign up for it. Like, if you don't have a lot of money like me and you definitely love makeup, it's only $10 a month for 5 products a month. And it's really cool. You get a lot of cool stuff, a lot of like new things to try, and like I really love it. So I definitely recommend that. So now we're going to take the color right next to burnt orange, raw sienna. We're just going to pack this all over this small tapered brush. And I'm not going to be using a shimmery color on the lid because I want this to be like a brown, smoky, like soft, smoked out look. So I'm just going to be taking this color and just applying that all over the lid. And just blending it up into the other brown. I feel like that's going to look really nice. Same thing on the other side. Okay, so now I'm just going to peel the tape off. And as you can see, it gives us that straight edge that I was going for. You can clean it up a little bit with your sponge. So now I'm just going to be lining the upper lash line with a dark brown, just to give the eye some more definition. So to use that, I'm using this flat definer brush from the Morphe Eye Slice set. Again, sorry, it's not repetitive. This is where I have more brush sets than just that one. But we're going to take this color Cypress Umber, and I'm just going to hold the mirror up close for this part. And we're just going to tight line our upper lash line with this. Alright, so now we're going back in with that Ruby Taper blending brush. We're just going to blend those edges out to make it really soft and diffused, but still some definition. Whoa! Okay. So now that is what I have for the eyeshadow so far. Now I'm just going to apply some mascara. And you can just leave this look at just that mascara if you want. If you don't want something as dramatic. But just for the sake of this video, and like, because I feel like it and I like to practice, I'm going to be applying falsies. I'm using the Eyelure falsies, the lashes by Vegas Nay, who's a beauty guru on Instagram. I really like these lashes in Grand Glamour. So I'm going to be applying those, but first I'm just going to prep my lashes with some mascara. Okay. Alright, so I'm just going to be applying falsies, and I will be right back for the rest of the face. Okay, so I am back, and I applied some false lashes. I did do that off camera, but like I said, if you don't want your look this dramatic, you can just apply some mascara and be done with it. Whatever you want to do, it's really up to you. But if you guys do want to see a more in-depth tutorial on how I get lashes on, definitely leave a comment down below and I can definitely do that for you. So yeah, so now we're going to move on to the rest of the face. So we're going to do some bronzing. Normally for a full glam look, I would really go in with some cream contour and then powder bronzer. But since I want more of just a soft glam look, I'm just only going to be using a powder bronzer. And today I'm going to be using the Butter Bronzer by Physicians Formula. This is also very popular on YouTube. It smells like a vacation. It smells so good. And this is in the deep bronzer. This is the medium color. I didn't want to get the lightest color because I'm getting more tan for summer, and I have the Hula Light, which is really light bronzer. So yeah, this is the medium color, and I'm just going to be taking this Morphe angled cookie brush. This is from their contour set, which is also on their website. And I'm just going to go in and bronze where I normally would and contour where I normally would. And like I said, if anyone wants any more in-depth videos on like how I fill in my eyebrows, how I put on my eyelashes, or how I contour, bronze, like real detailed step-by-step videos focused on any of those things, let me know and I can definitely do that. But for now, we're just going through for the overall look. Cheekbones, jawline. So now I'm just going to be taking this big fluffy bronzing brush. This is from the Morphe Complexion Gold set. And I'm just going to fluff this out and diffuse this contour just a little bit. Bronzing does so much, like it really does. I just hate faces that look like one-toned. Okay, so now I'm just going to be taking a smaller brush just to contour my nose a little bit. This is from the Morphe contour set as well. Taking a clean brush and just wiping that out. So now I'm just going to be applying some blush. I really like light pink peachy blushes. So now we're going to go in with a very affordable blush. This is from Essence. I got it at Ulta. This is their Mosaic blush in the color All You Need Is Pink. And I'm going to be taking my Morphe fan brush from the Complexion Gold set and just going in and applying that. For blush, I really love to use a fan brush because I feel like blush could like make or break a look. So if you apply too much blush, like you could have a good look and then you apply too much blush and it just looks so fucked up. So I really love using a fan brush for this because it just like applies it very like lightly and like diffused. It's hard to like apply too much when using a fan brush. Fan brushes are good for like to do that for contour too. I'm just applying this to the apple of my cheeks. Okay, so now before we finish the rest of the face, we're just going to go in and finish the rest of the eyes. To do that, I'm going to be taking this Morphe Flat Definer brush again, and I'm just going to be going in with Cypress Umber. I'm going to be looking in this mirror closer for this part. This dark brown, and I'm just going to tight line my lower lash line with this. so now I'm going to be taking this Morphe pencil brush. Sorry, I should clean my brushes before this and I didn't because I'm lazy. But now I'm just going to be taking the Morphe pencil brush and the color Raw Sienna. Just going to dip my brush in that and just use this to smoke out the lower lash line. Okay, so now I'm going to be lining my inner rim on my upper and lower lashes. So to do that, I'm going to be taking this Smashbox Always On Gel Liner in the color Fishnet. I really like this gel liner. I find it stays in place really good and it looks really well for the top and bottom waterline. Okay, so now I'm going to be highlighting my brow bone, and I don't really like to use like shimmery colors to highlight my brow bone all the time just because I feel like it just makes it look really like weird. I feel like using just like a more of a matte or like to satin bone shade, like bone color, looks really good for the brow bone because it kind of just, especially for a smoky, like a soft smoky look like this, it just blends it all through but still gives that brow bone a soft highlight. So to do that, I'm taking this color Tempera, and this is with a Luxie 239 Precision Shader Brush. I'm just going to be taking this and highlighting the brow bone. Okay, so now I'm going to be, we're almost done with the eyes. Last step is to highlight the inner corner, and I really want to make the inner corner pop. So I'm going to be taking a small flat shader brush from Morphe. It looks like this. It's a very small flat shader brush. We're going to be taking the color Vermeer. It's like this pink champagne shimmery kind of color, and we're just going to use that to highlight the inner corner. Right, and last but not least for the eyes, just apply some lower lash mascara. For mascara today, I'm using the Rocket Maybelline Volume Express. Okay, so now the eyes are pretty much done. So now we just have to go back and finish the rest of the face and the lips. So for the rest of the face, we need some highlighter. So today for highlight, I'm going to be using one of my favorite drugstore highlighters. This is the Wet n Wild Mega Glow Highlighting Powder in the color Precious Petals. I love this one. It's only like $3 or $4 and it really does work so well. So I love affordable makeup, and to use that, to apply that, I'm using this e.l.f. Flawless Concealer Brush. It's like this small domed brush. This is only $1 at my local pharmacy, and I just love it to apply highlight. I feel like it just places it right directly where I want it. So we're just going to be picking up that with this brush, applying that to the high points of my cheeks. Cupid's bow. A little bit on the chin. Then we're just going to take this large pencil brush from the Morphe contour set. If I can find it anywhere. Sorry, this is my first video, so I'm not like, still trying to figure out how to set everything up. So yeah, so this large pencil brush from the Morphe contour set. I'm just going in, just highlighting right on the bridge of my nose. Like that. And then right on the very tip of my nose. Cupid's bow. Okay. So I think that is all for the face. So now we are going to be moving on to lips. For lips, we have the eyes done, the face done, everything done. The only thing we're missing is lips. So for lips today, I'm going to be using, for my lip liner, this Maximat Crayon Lipstick by Lord & Berry. I also got this in my Ipsy bag, and this is in the color Spicy. I'm going to go for like a very nude, like mauve-y lip today. And if you want to see the tutorial, more in-depth tutorial on how I overline my lips because I have really small lips, then also comment down below and I can do that for you as well. Okay, then to fill in the center of these lips, I'm going to be taking the Anastasia Matte Liquid Lipstick in the color Pure Hollywood. This is one of my favorites. I love this color. Alright, so you can either leave the lip like that and have a matte lip, but for the sake of this video and just because I feel like having a glossy lip, I'm going to apply a little bit of gloss over top of this. And I'm going to be using the Steve Laurent gloss in Cafe. This is one of my favorite glosses. I love this color. It's so pretty. Alright, just a little bit like that and we are all done. Okay guys, this is the finished look. Thank you so much for watching my first video. I've been wanting to do this and get this up for a long time, so I'm so excited that I finally did it. I hope you enjoyed the finished look. If there's any other videos or looks that you want me to do for my YouTube, please comment down below. I want to be posting at least 2 videos a week all the time, so I want lots of ideas and I want a lot of feedback on what people would like to see in the YouTube community. Please don't forget to subscribe and give this video a thumbs up. Thank you so much for watching, especially if you made it to the end. And yeah, I'll see, I feel weird saying I'll see you guys. If anyone's watching, I'll see whoever's watching and whoever's gonna watch my videos in my next one. Thank you so much.